Hello, everybody. I'm Tony T from Tony'sPicks.com. Time for the Monday edition of the NHL Rundown. We'll bring in our expert handicapper. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. That's Steven Duncan. Let's bring him in here for the show. We'll bring him in ready to roll with Steven. Steven, what's happening, Steve?
Loving it. Sunday hockey. Did really well my picks. Go check out my previous video. You'll see that we are slamming it really well. And love Monday picks. Monday picks, fantastic time to grab some dogs. Stuff be fun.
It'll be fun, exactly. Yeah, so we're looking forward to this Monday card here from the NHL 6-game card. So we'll go ahead and get started with it here as we get underway here at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We have the Blues and Flyers going head-to-head here. We see the Flyers home favorites minus 135. The total coming at 6.
Yeah, the Blues are actually surprising a lot of teams lately. Playing with a lot of heart. I got to give Drew a lot of props for being able to keep this team. Really, on paper, shouldn't be winning a heck of a lot. Even a lot of games as of late. And really coming off a stretch where they're here, though, their defense is a little lacking. But home on a Monday, I just got a feeling that St. Louis might have pulled this sucker. I'm not sure I'm going to settle land, but I got a feeling that St. Louis is going to come out here. Philadelphia is cuddling right now a little bit, not really knowing where they are. I'm going to take St. Louis.
All right, Steve Duncan get his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Blues and Flyers here for Monday action here. He likes the St. Louis Blues here at the plus 114. All right, let's continue here on our NHL Rundown here, joined by Steve Duncan. Get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, next game up here on the schedule will feature the Golden Knights at the Blue Jackets. So keep an eye here on the expected goalies. It looks like expected for Vegas will be Hill against Tarasov here for Columbus. We see the Golden Knights, a big favorite, minus 180 on the road with a total of 6.5.
Yeah. Vegas hasn't had a great road trip. And this is an opportunity for them to go home with a little swagger in their back pocket. If it wasn't Tarasov, I might Columbus here because it is the fourth game of a road trip. But Columbus doesn't much in the bag. They're just simply not a good team, and I can't trust them pretty much in small ever. Not to mention, this will be fourth game in 6 nights. Come on, weird little Rangers on the road, home, and then to Chicago, and then back home again. And I don't think there's much heart in that room. It takes care of this. I'll take this. You probably got it's minus 180. You probably got to take puck line. I would take Vegas first puck line, and I would lean the over here. I think Vegas is going to kind of let her all out in goals. They've been having trouble scoring, and you got Tarasov in there. You might as well play hard here and get it and give them a good spanking. So I'll take the over in the game as well.
There you go. Steve, I'm going to find his place over at Tony'sPicks.com. Golden Knights and Blue Jackets. Golden Knights here, puck line here with the plus 130 for the game at minus 1.5 and the over 6.5 goals. All right, let's continue here on our NHL Rundown, joined by Steve Duncan. Find his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Go ahead and get signed up. You'll find the link there in the description. Next up, we've got a good one here. Bruins and the Maple Leafs going head-to-head. 2 35-win teams here on the season. Expected here for Boston, Swayman. Samsonov expected for Toronto. We got Maple Leafs minus 135 at home. Total comes in at 6.
This is going to be a barn burner. Trying to take here is a little difficult. Boston not really themselves as of late, and maybe they might have been looking at a very game. Like they are up above everybody. Like this is a game of games for the Boston Bruins, and in a lot of ways for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto Maple Leafs have a tendency to get up huge for these games, as you saw against the Rangers. However, in this spot, after beating the Rangers, I'm slightly going to leave Boston. But what more than anything, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the over. I think that no matter who wins this game, there is going to be a lot of Swayman has been not really at his best. Samsonov has been playing well. It gets busy in the second period, and either one of these teams are going to start in the bench up a little bit. I imagine either one of them start to try to get more goals. So I think it starts slow, it picks up, and we see over in this game.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Bruins and Maple Leafs. Link here at Boston likes the over 6 in this one. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. Joined by Steve Duncan. Of course, click the link in the description to get his premium plays for Monday's big card from the NHL. All right, here we go with the next one up here in the NHL. We've got the Panthers on the road facing the Rangers. Panthers road favorites minus 120 total coming in at 6, and we can explain that we can give you the expected goalies here. Bobrovsky here for Florida, Shesterkin here for the Rangers.
Yeah, the Florida Panthers have been absolutely amazing on the road. They've been winning pretty much every road game for quite a long time now. They just won again against Detroit, and I think it starts to slow down here a little. This is a spot where Florida doesn't play all that well in New York. It's kind of a look-ahead spot as well. And New York is going to be up for this game like a sundown. This is the reason why I like New York here is against Toronto. They're coming home against Florida, a team that is probably the team they have to know that they can beat if they're going to win a cup. And I think, on the other hand, doesn't really need to think that they have to beat New York here. At home against Florida, they are going to be as dialed as you could possibly find. And when the Rangers are dialed in to beat a team, even a great team like the Florida Panthers, in the regular season, that is, I think they can pull it off. I think the Rangers win this one. I'll take them as a dog.
All right, here we go. Steve Duncan, get his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Panthers and Rangers likes the home dog here. Rangers here at plus 100. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown here for Monday's games. Next up here, we have one here between the Blackhawks and Avalanche going head-to-head. We see the big line here with Colorado minus 455, total coming at 6. Expected goalies of Rosek for Chicago and Georgia for here, Colorado.
I've been backing the Blackhawks a little bit, thinking that they were going to do something now that the dog back, and in fact, I even backed them against the Rangers the last time the Rangers were in town. Wasn't that all that long ago? I can't do it anymore. I'm done with that. The team has really not been able to show anything all year. I think Avalanche do this in here. I think they do it in a way that they don't need to really beat them up all that bad. I think the Avalanche come in here knowing that they just got too much for Chicago. I'll take a little bit of something. We don't do this on the site, but I'll take Chicago under 2.5 goals, team total, and I'll take the Avalanche minus 1.5. This feels like a 4-1-3-1 game, and the Avalanche just get her done and go home. Try to beat them up. I think they just try to shut them down into the next game because they got Nashville after this. Was playing like a ton of it. So, yeah, I'll take the Avalanche, and I'll leave a little bit on the under here.
There you go. Steve, you can get his screenplays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Blackhawks, Avalanche likes under 6. Also, puck line with the Avalanche and team total here under 2.5 with the Chicago Blackhawks. All right, let's continue here. And by the way, guys, click the link in the description and go to Steve's profile page. You'll be able to get his premium plays here for Monday's action. His best bets are right there. Let's continue here on the NHL rundown as we continue here. As it looks like we'll be closing it out here tonight. Out in the Pacific, up in the northwest here, United States here, as we have the Flames Kraken will be on the road here. Kraken on the road here facing the Flames. In this one, we got Decord for Seattle, Markstrom here for Calgary. It is the Flames minus 130, total sits at 6.
I think this is a low event game. Both of decent points, but I think both of these teams are out of the playoffs. Markstrom always stop shots no matter what. In the game, I don't know who's going to win this game. I really don't. I would kind of lean to Calgary, I suppose, but I would say the under. I would probably more lean the draw, but my biggest bet on this one would be the under. I don't think this is going to be a high event game at all. Tight, trying to they're doing something because they're maybe make the playoffs, but yeah, I don't see too many goals here. I'll take the under.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Kraken and the Flames here for Monday night, the late night game, going here with the under 6 here. Kraken and Flames. All right, that was our NHL rundown here, joined by Steve Duncan. Steve, we're heading into 6-game card here from the NHL. What do you have going over at Tony'sPicks.com for Monday's action?
Well, I had 2 top plays over at today. I went 1-1. Couldn't believe that Washington did something there against Arizona. That was pretty much their season. But tomorrow, looking at now, I'm going to have 1 top play in the NHL. Probably going to have 1 top play in the NBA. It was only $50, and I'm hitting that 75. So get over there, check out my top plays. For $15 off some scratch.
Hey guys, get on board with Steve Duncan over at Tony'sPicks.com and get on board with his best bets. I'll let you know about that promo code. You'll be able to save additional 20% off any individual package up there, as well as long-term passes. When you use promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access Steve's page by clicking the link in the description, and you'll be able to get signed up there, get his best bets. And of course, remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. The amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. Also, Steve offers long-term passes, 3, 7, or 30 all sports pass. Get signed up with Steve Duncan at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, Steve, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great Monday, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, my friend.
See you tomorrow. Steve Duncan here on our NHL Rundown. I'm Tony T. We'll catch up with you guys again tomorrow.